If you study the history of computer science and or the history of AI, then most likely you have seen this photograph before of the 1956 Summer Symposium on AI at Dartmouth University. I've also shown you this photograph in my other videos regarding AI. One of my viewers have commented that Claude Shannon used to work for the Central Intelligence Agency, commonly known as the CIA, in the US. This is absolutely true. In fact, Claude Shannon directly worked for the Central Intelligence Agency. So did Marvin Linsky, indirectly. Oliver Selfridge worked directly for the National Security Administration, or the NSA. There were 6 other men at this symposium in the summer of '56 that are not in this picture. 3 of them worked for CIA shell companies. Clearly, the Central Intelligence Agency had major interest in early AI technology. But we have to consider the times. In the early 1950s, Americans and the British view the CIA and the NSA differently than how we view it today in 2026. I would submit that in the early 1950s, most people in the Western world would consider it patriotic to work for that type of establishment back then. And conversely speaking, I'm sure our opponents at that time felt the same way in their half of the world. We also have to keep in mind, too, that at that time, the line between academia, academic research, and matters of military and military intelligence was rather blurred. And Claude Shannon himself was an expert in cryptography, the ability to encode and decode offense and defense. And that work trickled out into the commercial civilian sector, and of course, along with other technologies, including AI as we know it today. Now, I am not an apologist for any governmental agencies. I am merely just reporting history. We cannot deny the fact that the CIA sponsored research have evolved into many wonderful technologies that we as software engineers and AI prompt engineers use today. Not just in our work life, but in our everyday life as well. And let's not forget that Dr. Grace Hopper was a United States Navy admiral. Dr. Hopper, of course, is an iconic figure in the computer science world. She had many side hustles during the Cold War in the intelligence field. And for those of you who are about to type in the comment section about Marvin Minsky being on Epstein Island, yes, I already know.